13 mid to lower 60s across central Indiana. A new name has jumped into Indiana politics. Josh Owens wants to be governor. He's the second Democrat to announce a run. Woody Myers is the other. Josh Owens is a Shelbyville native who's become a business success, leading a tech company called SupplyKick. And now he's turning his attention to politics. Good morning. Thanks for being here with us today.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
What made you decide, okay, I want to make this jump? Because it's a big jump from the world of business to politics.
It is a big jump, but I think that I've got the background that Indiana needs. It's really all about making sure that our priorities are set, and that's something when it comes to either ensuring that all teachers get paid what they deserve or ensuring that all Hoosiers are protected in our communities. The world is changing incredibly quickly, and I think that Indiana needs a leader who can help the state have a bigger, a bolder, a more inclusive future for success for every Hoosier.
Your announcement sort of lists some of your priorities. Education seems to be at the top. What do you want to do? And second question is always going to be, how do you pay for it?
Yeah, so let's talk about teacher pay right now. This is something where we've got some teachers who are making the same amount of money that they've made for the last 10 years. And we can look at a few different things. This year, the state is putting, now it's one time, but they're putting $50 million towards a state fair swine barn. That's money that could be allocated towards teachers in our classrooms. We've got a iLearn test that we paid $20 million plus for that just replaced the old test that everyone is now saying we should throw in the trash bin. I mean, that is a waste of money. It's not about not having the money to pay our teachers more. It's about having the right priorities and bringing the right stakeholders to the table to get the job done.
You are, to our knowledge anyway, the first openly gay candidate for governor in Indiana. Do you anticipate that in itself being an issue? And how does it inform the issues that are important to you?
Yeah, I don't think that it's going to be an issue whatsoever. I mean, Hoosiers are an incredibly welcoming group of people, and I think we've seen that over the last 3-4 years in particular. So I'm excited to be in the race, but it's certainly about the issues that we care about, whether that's ensuring that our communities are safe, making sure everyone is welcome, thinking about climate change and how we can deal with that, and importantly, making sure that we are a competitive state, not now, but for the future, that our wages are increasing, not just increasing the number of jobs, but increasing better wages for everyone. And I think those are issues that every Hoosier cares about. Doesn't particularly matter what my background is on that.
An issue that seems to come up daily in our newscast, the various smoke that forms. We have marijuana questions, vaping issues, and then the smoking age, which actually may be a bipartisan issue. So let's go through each one of those.
Sure.
You would decriminalize marijuana.
Yeah, I've said from the start of this campaign, we should decriminalize marijuana, not just because of the impact that it has on communities across the state, but because we can take those tax dollars and put them into better health care outcomes for young mothers, for individuals still suffering from opioid addictions, which we still have high rates on those type of things. And so we can take those monies and target it towards better health outcomes for everyone.
Vaping is clearly still popular, though suddenly a health concern in ways that we hadn't anticipated. Would you do anything? Would you urge study? What would you do about vaping?
Yeah, and I might challenge, didn't anticipate. I think we did see, there were studies that we knew that vaping was going to have similar types of effects as smoking. That's one of the reasons I think we need to regulate vaping the same way that we regulate smoking. And in the state of Indiana, we should increase the smoking age. It will lead to healthier outcomes, and we need to make sure that we're meeting Hoosiers where they are to ensure that happens.
As a business person, you're probably a realist, and a realist would recognize Governor Holcomb polls fairly well.
He does.
This is a daunting challenge. Are you running to win, or are you running more to shake things up, get issues in front of voters, and maybe affect how things move in the future?
Yeah, I think those are one and two of the exact same thing. I am 100% running to win. I do think that a Democrat can win here in Indiana, and I think it's because I'm bringing positions, I'm bringing thoughts on issues that Indiana just has not been talking about. It's been on the periphery, but we haven't actually dealt with them over the last 12, 16 years. And it's time for us to actually move forward, pay the teachers what they deserve. It's time for us to talk about decriminalization of marijuana and get those type of things done. And we have to talk about safety in our communities in a real way where it's state and local communities working together to achieve outcomes that are better for everyone.
The run has just started for Josh Owens. He wants to be governor. Thanks for being here with us this morning.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You bet. Stephanie.